Hey guys, so do you remember a couple of days ago we actually talked about how Rockstar was going to be doing something very interesting at Fort Zancudo, and it involved one of the hangars actually being replaced with a UFO event, which was surrounded by like Merryweather and military personnel, and there was this giant alien ship on the inside, and there was a lot of other weird and spooky things happening here. In case you guys need a quick reminder, I'll not only show you guys some footage of what that looks like, but we'll also take a look at some screenshots as well. And we speculated that this event was likely going to take place during Halloween because just simply looking at what's left in the drip feed, there really wasn't a whole lot left that Rockstar could do. There aren't any leftover vehicles, so there's nothing specific for Halloween. And there also doesn't look like there's any other big-time changes. So I'm assuming the only thing that Rockstar is going to be doing is maybe adding back discounts, bonuses, and sales from previous Halloween events, but also adding this UFO event that's going to be taking place. And as the days go by, more people are figuring out what exactly Rockstar is going to be doing with this alien UFO event, because there's been a lot of lines of code in the files that suggest it actually looks like it's going to be a business battle. So let's actually take a look at those lines of code right now. I'm not going to even bother reading off like the numbers and letter sequence that it is. The first one is just spaceship part, and these are things that we're actually going to have to collect. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Now, I'm assuming these spaceship parts are going to look very similar to the ones you collected in single player, or they might just be some sort of like artifact or something like that used in one of the adversary modes. You guys get the idea. And the next line after that is compete to steal spaceship parts. And you guys can see there it says HUD color green blip UFO. And deliver them to Omega to earn cash and RP. All right, so really quickly, I want to talk about that. So compete to steal spaceship parts. To me, this looks like this UFO event is going to be an adversary mode. The reason we know that is because all adversary modes start with compete to steal blank, to steal like crates or to steal business goods, whatever the case is. And we also know that a huge part of this update was the new business battles, the one that takes place in the sorting factories, the one that takes place on the aircraft carrier. So it's a big part of this update, so it's not surprising that Rockstar would try and sort of sneak in another business battle that is Halloween themed. And really quickly, regarding the blip that players are talking about, there's actually these UFO blips that were actually found in the files of the game, added in the Los Santos Summer Special. You need to focus on the bottom row. There's only two of them. It's the UFO, and then it is like what looks like a ship wheel or like a captain's wheel, something that you would find on like a big boat. So those are the two new icons that were added in this update. Focusing on the spaceship one, I'm assuming that's what Rockstar would end up using. And then the last part is deliver them to Omega to earn cash and RP, which again is also very similar to business battles, what you earn, cash and RP. Now, if you're wondering who Omega is, it looks like he is going to be making an appearance in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, whether or not he's going to have any lines of dialogue or whether he just simply texts us or sends us a phone call, we're really not too sure. And in case you guys are wondering who Omega actually is, Omega is a stranger and freak in single player. He is a paranoid and eccentric hippie who believes in extraterrestrial life and claims that he was visited by the US military. And essentially, Omega is your contact for finding all 50 spaceship parts in-game, which will eventually get you the Space Docker, which is basically like an alien version of the off-road dune buggy. So that is his role in single player. And if you've never done that before, this is a taste of what Omega is like.
Log 8-9-Zeta-3X.
Wait! Stop! What's the problem, home?
Wait. Carbon-based life form, check. 6 feet tall, check. Slightly excessive adipose tissue, normal distribution, check. Readings are Readings are... Shoot. This little machine is broken again. Check. Stardate 14-9-305. Time is 7:89 past the 9th meridian. We are clear. Whew. Greetings, CBL. Carbon-based life form.
Greetings, homie.
Have you seen them, CBL?
Seen who?
I don't know. They came to me last week. There was a brilliant joy and a terrible confusion. And they were laughing and screaming and crying all at once. And some said, Omega, we come in peace. And others said, we have come to enslave you. We are an infinitely intelligent race of supercosmic beings, and out of the 6 billion people on this planet, we have chosen you for no good reason. And just then they were about to abduct me and do experiments on me when their ship crashed.
Man, you done lost your motherfucking mind.
And now I've got to find the pieces.
Man, bullshit.
Look. See this? If you see some, let me know.
Yeah, okay, I will, man.
So there's a good chance that we'll be interacting with him in online in some way, shape, or form. Now, getting back to some of the other things, the lines of code, up next it says, steal the HUD color green spaceship parts, and then it says recover the HUD color red spaceship parts. So again, another reason we know it's an adversary mode. If you or your associates have it, it's green, or if you need to recover it from another enemy associate, it's going to be red. There's also more lines of code that says collected a spaceship part and then delivered a spaceship part. More lines of code saying you collected a spaceship part, you delivered a spaceship part. And then when you actually have a piece of the spaceship, it says help deliver the spaceship part to HUD color yellow Omega. And if you're wondering where we're going to be delivering them to, I would have to assume it would be his trailer in-game, which is also where you can find like Omega's garage and where the space docker is built. He's kind of located near Sandy Shores in that Salvation Mountain area. However, there's also a chance that you could deliver them straight to Fort Zancudo themselves, although that seems a little bit odd. I think what's going to happen is once you complete this business battle, if you then go to Fort Zancudo, you will find an alien UFO that appears inside. I don't think this alien UFO is just going to appear out of nowhere. I think you're going to have to complete this rare Halloween business battle in order for it to spawn into the game. Now, I don't know if there's going to be some type of reward for getting this spawn into the game, like if our characters are going to get abducted or anything like that, or if Rockstar is simply just adding this for the sake of continuing on the trend of alien Easter eggs in Grand Theft Auto Online. We know how much Rockstar loves doing that. So that is where I'm going to leave the discussion in this video today. What do you think is going to happen with this alien UFO inside of Fort Zancudo? Do you think it is tied to a business battle? How do you think it's going to work? When do you believe it's going to arrive? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.